Hey guys, welcome back. On this episode, we're gonna take some tires off the trailer, which I already did. We have them in the car. We're gonna take them to the mechanic to switch out some tires on this episode of the Smalls RV Adventures. Stay tuned, everybody. Now remember, when you guys are buying tires, you always want to look at the ratings of your tires. I went to a respectable tire shop and got new tires for my trailer. Well, just one tire, and they told me the tire fit my trailer. They put the tire on and I took it home. I then looked at the tire and saw that it was not the rating for my trailer. It was a trailer tire, but it was not the rating for my trailer. So you always have to look at the rating for the tire for your trailer. The tire that they gave me was for a maximum of 40 PSI and about 1,200 pounds. The rating for my trailer is 65 pounds with 1,600 maximum weight that can be used on the tire. So I had to switch it out myself by buying a tire from online, making sure the rating was the proper rating to go with my trailer. So I'm gonna take this tire and switch it out on the rim, and I'm gonna put it back and install it on the trailer. So just keep in mind that you have to monitor what you buy from respectable tire shops. One good thing about coming to New York City is that you can find places open 24 hours no matter what time you come. No service, especially if you come at night. Well, there's service, but there's not a lot of people. So most times you can just come in and get your tires checked out. There's auto centers 24 hours. There's also car washes 24 hours around here. So whenever I need work to be done on my trailer, I come over here to this 24-hour place. If I can bring the wheels or whatever I need without bringing the trailer into the city, that's what I do. I don't know if you guys can see in the backdrop, but that's a 24-hour car wash, as I mentioned before. You can't beat that. 24 hours, you can get your car washed and detailed. I mean, that's all around the city. So it really pays off to be around a city area. I'm sure that a lot of the city areas within the United States are probably the same. The country areas, everything closed down at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey, whoa, I can't get something to eat. But around here, everything is open. Okay, I'm back in the car. I got the tires fixed. It was only 25 bucks. It's a good price to get your trailer tires mounted, balanced, and it's good to go. So I still got 2 brand new tires. One of them is not rated for the trailer, but I'll keep it just in case of an emergency. You never know when you get stuck on the side of the road somewhere and you need a tire just to limp to your next destination or limp off the highway without messing up your whole RV. So I have the tires here. I'll let you guys see. Here are the tires in the car. This one here is the good tire on the bottom. This one here is still a good tire, but this one is rated for the trailer. This one is not rated for the trailer. And here's the receipt, $25. You can't beat that. Now we're off to put the tire on the trailer. Okay, before you start jacking up your vehicle, you want to make sure that you connect your tow vehicle just so that your trailer won't move. So you have to connect your tow vehicle before you jack up the trailer to change a tire or anything you're doing to jack up the tire. To jack up the trailer, you have to lock it in with your tow vehicle. Okay, you're gonna put your jack on the frame of the RV. You don't want to put it on your axle. You don't want to take a chance to bend your axle. So you can use leveling blocks or wood just to get this under your axle. You have a nice piece of axle here. Make sure you try to get it into the middle because you don't want it to slip off and go into the flooring or the underbelly of your RV. So once you have it steady, you're gonna feel the pressure as you lifting this up. So once you have it steady inside, you wanna loosen up your tire. So you come over and you get the right fitting in. Remember, tighty-righty, lefty-loosey. Now once you get the fitting in and you get it as loose, not too loose because you want it to stay on, but you want to get the lug nuts out so they're loose. So when you lift up the tire, you can just unscrew them. So you don't want to lift up the tire and then try to unscrew it because the axle may just turn. So you want to loosen them up while the tire is still on the floor, then you jack it up. Okay, once you have it off the ground, you'll be able to spin the tire. See how the tire is spinning? That way it can come off. So now you can go ahead and loosen up your nuts so that you can get this tire off. This tire can just come right off. And you roll this back to the back. That's where the spare is gonna go. Okay, folks, now this is gonna be a little difficult part. You put your cap back in. Now you have to line up the holes to get the tire back on. Hopefully we don't have to jack up anymore. So you line up the holes to get this back on this bad boy. And there we go. That was the hardest part of jacking up your tires. Now you want to get these back on, put them on the same way. Now you can look at the other tires for direction to see if you're going to be putting them on the right way. But these all go on the same. Changing the tire on the RV is the same as changing the tire on your car. Again, it's easier if you practice in your driveway. If you practice in your driveway, you have no pressure. You may have eyes on you from your neighbors, but there's no pressure. With these, you can helicopter them back on. Just helicopter this thing. It goes on faster if you helicopter, because you don't want to tighten it all too much. You want to get them all on just a bit, and then you can tighten them tighter as the rim becomes more snug where it's supposed to go. There we go. Okay, once you got your tire on and tightened up the lug nuts, see where I put this on, the wheel's just gonna spin. You know, I hold it, went through all lug nuts to make sure that they're tight. This ain't going anywhere. You can loosen up the pressure on the trail to bring it back down. There you go. The tire is back on the floor. Now you can tighten this even more to get you a nice fitting on there. Because remember, it's not all the way tight when you have it up in the air. Here you can get a better sense of how tight it is, and make sure you get every screw and go around it a couple of times to make sure that you get a nice fitting on there. And remember, as you're driving, you always check your fittings. You always want to check your fittings, your lug nuts, to make sure that they're tight, because as you're moving, they come loose. See, that one was a little bit loose. You don't want to put the death grip on it, but you definitely want you and the family to be safe while you're driving. Let's take a lot out of you, don't it? Taking these bad boys up. All right, that's all tight. Okay, I'm all sweaty now, but that's how you change one of your tires, all of your tires if you need to. It's a very easy process, doesn't take that much time. I went through the whole process, taking the tire to the city, bringing it back, putting it on, just to make this video. So if you like these videos, please hit the like button. If you really liked it, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you know when we post videos like this. Until next time, everybody, I'm Ricky from the Smalls RV Adventures. See you later, everybody.